Whoa, he's uploading a video. Yes. Yes, he is. I've been playing Armored Warfare every now and again still, and I thought I'd do a highlight of this PvE match that I had in the AS21. The AS21 is the kind of vehicle that you are either going to have an epic win in, or a complete fail. And there are some in-betweens, but really, mastering the AS21 means mastering your infantry.
Enemy air support disabled. Black infantry, I hope you're ready for the call. Time to move in on the cartel. We've received reports of black market drugs stored here. Classic cartel move. Go do what tanks do best.
So immediately I go on the backside because I don't see anyone taking
Identify target.
And this is wrong. Sometimes adversaries go south towards the main. Here I have some good opportunities for shots with the 30 mil. I'm just checking if there's terrain blocking it, but I don't want to move. I don't want to kill my camo. I gotta get to the soft cover here, and they can't see me. So I'm searching for the back.
Target immobilized.
Trying to find him. And even now,
Target down.
AS21.
Target eliminated. Target down.
So quickly polish off the Hunter and the Thunderbolt. XM183 got knocked out with some help from the team. I'm moving up. I don't think that there's a threat. I'm under the assumption that the Sphinx has continued moving south. So I moved to this ridgeline. A lot of soft cover on this ridgeline. And I'm thinking, okay, there might be some guys in the low ground. Let's go ahead and deploy our AT infantry. The AS21, in case you didn't know, gets some extra infantry compared to other
Identify
vehicles.
target.
There's the
Hostile
Wolf.
truck. Smoke out. Move.
Pop
Move.
smoke just to be safe, but no, he didn't spot me. I didn't expose enough of myself. There was a little
Move
soft
out.
cover. And there goes the infantry trying to drop them into this bush. And as soon as
Taking
the smoke
position.
clears, you'll see them
Target
on the
acquired.
left. I don't even need to fire a shot. I'm trying to knock down this tree in front of me because I want more soft cover for myself, but this one just doesn't want to go. Whatever. If I fire on this Wilk, I risk lowering my camo and getting spotted, so I hold my fire and let the AT infantry do it. Now, a lot of the times when I've played this map, I see adversaries down here by the base make a move left. But since our MGM and Cornet aren't being too aggressive, instead they're focusing on our Merkava over to the east. So I just want to sit tight and see if anything comes.
Target acquired.
And now that Challenger is in sight of my infantry. Now he's not. Now he is. Shots in the mirror and look at that. Scoring hits like that, you're going to make T-15s jealous of your DPM if you can score hits like that with Pele. And that's how you rack up these monster games. So there's the Outlaw trying to find a shot, but he disappeared pretty quickly. So no javelin missiles just yet. I'd like to move up, but no one wants to move up. The Cornet and the MGM, they like their spots. So I'm going to try and make use of my adaptive camo upgrade here. And that gives you foliage no matter where you go. So move up, take out that secondary.
Identify target.
Down the road. I see the T-15 and I bolt for soft cover immediately. I don't think he's going to spot me, but better safe than sorry, because I know there's a whole hive of bad guys down there around the cap. I do not want to get lit up by them. Once I'm convinced the T-15's move further away, I then decide, okay, I'm going to try and find a good spot for my infantry. I spend a little more time than I need to setting them up here. Knock over the tree, I'm thinking, okay, I've got about 250 meters, 200 meters
Identify
to this
target.
ridgeline. And first I'm thinking, okay, these guys make a counter push to have my infantry set up to go after them. But they failed to acquire the
Taking
Hunter.
position.
And I decided, okay, you know what, they're not going to find anything.
Copy that.
Nor does the adversary seem to be playing very aggressive, but then the Bradley spots me.
Smoke out.
Pop
Move.
smoke, and I put some line shots down and back up. Thankfully, they weren't interested enough in me to engage me in a brief period of time, and there we go. Now, in this particular AS21, I have good spotting range. I don't know what else is with those main battle tanks, though, so I could get out spotted still because I had no soft cover. So pop the quick smoke, and now I'm backing up so I can deploy my infantry a little quicker, because it's my infantry that's going to do a lot here. a little OCD about the positioning, but I want them
That's
right in the
squad
middle of soft
reporting.
cover, and there they go.
Target acquired. In position.
And now we got spots, hella spots. Target-rich environment. They can shoot all the way to the top of the ridge line, and we are at the maximum distance. There's far enough away so that they're probably not taking a spot. Plus they have soft cover. It's a dream spot if the AI is not playing defensive. So now I'm looking for shots of my own. I decide, okay, I can put rounds into the engine deck. Move on. He's got good visuals. Left, he's already blocked. Hornet gets it.
Target eliminated.
Target lost.
Mad properties were covered all the way out.
Target
All the
down.
bad guys pointing the other way. I don't think he's going to move, so I keep putting fire down. I want that bulk to crest for Cobb gets it. The 18th infantry notices the I start putting fire, and I'm just starting to notice this crab.
Smoke out. Move, move.
But I pop smoke before the crab decides to miss
destroyed.
me.
Collected.
A lot of soft targets able to do damage.
Collected.
Autocannon.
Target
There goes the
destroyed.
antlers. VT5s are breaking the ground.
Threat destroyed.
Target acquired.
Not sure what fired at me there. The AT infantry's okay though. Now they're trying to shoot at the X, but that's his
Well
front.
done, Black Ops. Got some of
I
that
try to hit
poison
him with
off
some
this elite.
javelins. I tunnel vision a little bit on the
Target
X, but quickly switch to the grab. Those lightly armored vehicles with good optics are my enemy right now.
Target acquired.
AT doing a little damage to the X. I'm trying to see if I can find his engine deck. Give up. Maybe the X will XC8. Give up on that too. So now I decide, okay, we've thinned out the enemy. We can be a little more aggressive. Let's push up. There.
Target down.
Quick kill. Quick kill. I'm thinking, okay, can we find the Draco?
Identify.
And then his
Hostile
fix
truck.
pops up. He's been hiding behind the building. But I want that
Target
Draco dead.
eliminated.
I'm hoping that we're not going to run into anything too big or too dangerous, but I haven't taken any damage the entire game, so I'm feeling confident.
Identify. Hostile PC.
There's a crab. His first
APS
missile
knocked
goes
out a shot.
into my APS. He didn't have any more. He tries to autocannon and goes off the AS21's armor. The AS21's armor isn't much against missiles or large weapons, but it's pretty good against autocannons. So that... If you go back and check the log here, I scored enough kills for the Destroyer medal. I didn't actually get as much assist damage as I thought I would, but the Merkava totally earned it. He went up there on the flank, he got in their faces, he played very well as a main battle tank. Again, props to him. But I got a lot of initial spots, and this is possible because I've put a lot of vision range upgrades on the AS21. First off, it cuts a little bit of my foliage camo factor, but I decided being able to see through trees is important in some matches, so I've equipped IR optics. And then augmented optics, 35-meter vision range. And I chose this over the telescopic optics because I might need a more dynamic playstyle with this vehicle. Sometimes you need to keep moving just to find the rears of enemies, weak spots of enemies, and that's where the autocannon, which is probably the best part about this vehicle, plays through. Yeah, the missiles are good, but it takes time to lock in and engage, and they're really only going to be used against adversaries you can't have a firing solution on. As you saw in that battle, I barely even used it. So that was the match in the AS21. I hope this video was informative. Take care.